tell me.
Anyway, I like this combo of Elder Titan Tiny. You amplify damage if you skill the aura.
If you skill the aura.
A lot.
Yeah.
By 25%.
Definitely be able to kill an Enchantress even with Hood at that point.
Yeah, Shaman also definitely will die.
PSG.LGD.
Usually we see cores that don't die to Tiny combo. Doom.
They ban out the Wraith King and then they pick up a Doom.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want to play that Wraith King as a
Yes, still the more
Doom. We have seen it already today, and it didn't really work out that well.
0% win rate today.
10 seconds
Doom is a strong
remaining.
hero. It's just the pairing. Shaman Doom
5
a lot.
seconds remaining.
You have additional disables. You can Doom a guy. He isn't actually just going to run away.
Still just not a fan of whenever Doom doesn't have anyone to Doom. Like, you Doom Tiny. We don't know if it's a core Tiny or support Tiny quite yet.
And he still brings so much utility if you itemize that. You get all this gold, and then you decide what to do with it. If you decide to go for a Midas, that's your problem. It's not the heroes. You have a built-in Midas. Just build items that will help your teammates win the game.
Sure.
Build the second one.
Yeah, or build the second Midas for double the
Dire team
efficiency.
pick.
That being said, though, a lot of heroes are scared of Doom.
In this game or in general?
In
In general, the
Okay.
lane became even much better for him.
That's true.
Like Black said,
Or Tiny.
one likes to be doomed.
Yeah,
in
no
this
one.
game.
Even the heroes that
10
don't care
seconds
about being
remaining.
doomed, you don't want to be doomed.
I mean, I guess, but that seems like a
5
bit of a
seconds
stretch. There are some
remaining.
heroes that don't mind very much. We saw the game that the Doom lost. It was like, what, Leshrac?
Lash,
He didn't
Wraith
care.
King,
Wraith
Axe,
King, yeah. All these heroes were like, nah, whatever. I'll stay out of the fight for a little bit.
Yeah, it's a big commitment. Like if you commit your ultimate, your big ult,
PSG.LGD.
your name, you're throwing your name out there.
Exactly. Put some respect on that.
But this is like
Oh, Puck Doom.
this is what Black was talking about. You now have this Doom and you can't escape
Legion
from it
Commander.
at all.
Dire team ban.
You know, unless if you give free
Unless
spell immunity to your entire team.
Unless you get the free BKB, yeah, sure.
That is
AoE as well.
At level 25.
Level 25.
Alright.
Eventually.
Eventually.
We've
No,
seen a lot of
probably
long
not.
games.
Most of the time, no. But mid Tiny, probably. You don't want to be laying
10
the Tiny into
seconds
the... You
remaining.
can. But no.
Do you have to ban out
5
the
seconds
Lifestealer
remaining.
right now? If playing with the Doom. Lifestealers
So-
work pretty well.
Shaman Doom lane is actually pretty
Broken
scary, right?
Yeah.
for anyone.
A lot of damage.
Friggin' zero armor Tiny. Gonna get right click by
PSG.LGD's
80
turn to
damage Shadow
ban.
Shaman.
I do think it's going to be a mid Tiny. Lanes well against the Puck. LGD needs something. Honestly, this IG draft is pretty scary. Like, they have Shaman, Puck, and Doom. Whatever carry you pick is...
Yeah.
You won't have a good time.
10 seconds
Whether you pick
remaining.
AM, which is good against Doom and Shaman. Puck will own you.
5
Pick
seconds
PA, you have a lot
remaining.
of problems. Wraith King is off banned.
What about Ursa or Lifestealer? These-
Sure. I like Lifestealer.
I think Lifestealer. But we'll see. We have one ban. They banned out that
about
Monkey King earlier.
Medusa. Your favorite hero.
Medusa
Black.
also doesn't care about getting Doom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Out there.
I mean, that's the thing though. Like, we don't need to talk about Medusa, and I feel like Medusa is always good. And it's always there at the last pick.
It is. No one ever bans it out.
Yeah.
And you have some buffs coming to the Elder Titan.
I'm getting kind of tired of saying Medusa.
Listen, I have no reason to disagree with you. It
At least-
always looks good.
Look, at least it's not Beastmaster level. The last
Oh, yeah,
patch,
no.
you literally have to open the panel. Will the Beastmaster be banned? Right now you don't have.
But now we always end the panel with, is Medusa going to be the last pick?
Yeah. We have seen her lose to an Ursa with Diffusal and Mask of Madness build recently.
Which I still think was
Blunder.
a blunder by the... Imagine not skilling... Oh,
Dire
Scotty.
team ban.
Imagine. Well, they ban out the Ursa.
They ban out the Ursa, which now means, obviously, they're going to do this.
Or the Lifestealer.
Or the Ursa, or the Sven.
Or Phantom Land.
All of these heroes.
10
I don't like
seconds
Phantom Lancer.
remaining.
I feel like as Doom, you get too much gold early on and you can
5
buy all the items
seconds remaining.
that work against it.
It's annoying. I just always feel like...
It's not about the Doom, I mean the
Yeah,
ultimate.
of course. The items you
You'll
build against
find
are
the
good.
real one between Scorched Earth and like a Shiva's Guard. Eventually, the real
Yeah.
Phantom Lancer's gonna be identified.
If.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octarine Lance, it's still uncharted territory for me. Maybe.
I feel like all these quote-unquote counters to PL, like you don't know how good the matchup is anymore. Slash Shark felt pretty underwhelming against.
Did the equation has changed?
Like, even when I played it against Hood hard PL, you just do no damage. He burns your mana. Out of mana.
I'm gonna leave the fight now.
And they
PSG.LGD's
ban it out.
turn to pick.
Like ASAP.
Talking about that PL for 5 minutes, just see it gone.
And now, obviously, the Deuce is gonna come out.
I'm
We
with you.
have the
But it
Dota.
doesn't have the greatest combo with Grimstroke, but double range.
Who cares?
Life
Grimstroke's
Stealer
fine.
as well in the pool.
You got double duel.
10
Double, triple
seconds remaining.
Let's go.
Life Stealer maybe a
Double
problematic cap
snake.
5 seconds
With Aghanim.
remaining.
Oh snap! That actually was really good.
I have a
How much
feeling it
mana do you-
wouldn't work properly, would it?
No,
Probably.
snake works properly, and
Snake
they
works,
should bounce because the
They do
range is
bounce.
600 on the leash.
And if they bounce on the same
Dire
target,
team
means
picked.
Two
That's a stone shadow.
crash.
No.
Oh, come on, LGD.
Not against Doom. Like your Warcry gets dispelled instantly. Your 25 armor is down the drain.
Okay, but maybe
Well,
they're
oh,
thinking
Because if he gets the Satyr on Doom, is that what you're talking
no.
about?
Doom dispels.
10 seconds
When you
remaining.
Doom someone, they get dispelled. Right.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
5
that.
It's always been like
remaining.
that. For like many years.
unless they change something, yeah.
Which I don't think they did.
Okay.
So maybe they picked it because they're anticipating a carry from IG, and they're just trying to play that
Medusa?
game.
Choose your
Troll,
hero.
okay.
Troll looks
I
good.
would have loved to do some IG. A troll is troll.
Yeah. Lane looks good. It's gonna be Enchantress and Troll.
So it's Puck. I feel like Sven hates playing against Puck too. Like once he gets his Aghanim, he's just
It's all good. He's got Legion behind him. Sven's got the free dispel, free spell immunity eventually, maybe in 20 minutes.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They don't want to win the easy way, you know. They just want to be keep things simple and win fair and square, I would say. But I'm favoring IG. You know, I've been no surprise.
That is true.
That is correct, but also I'm heavily favoring their draft. You know, Sven, I don't think it's that good of a Sven game. Even though he has Legion Commander to back him up in his adventures, I still feel, you know, playing into Troll, playing into Puck could be a bit tricky.
I will try. He's hopefully going to be just as good as the brave little toaster, which I think you were referencing there.
I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I make a lot of American references.
So I'm heavily favoring their draft. You know, Sven, I don't think it's that good of a Sven game. Even though he has Legion Commander to back him up in his adventures, I still feel, you know, playing into
Did you have a
Troll, playing into
childhood?
Puck could be a bit tricky.
Oh, the pudding that never ends. I will try. He's hopefully going to be just as good as the brave little toaster, which I think you were referencing there. No.
I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I make a lot of American references.
So I'm heavily favoring their draft.
Did you guys predict, by the way?
Sven, I don't think it's that
You guys
good
all
of a
said
Sven
IG?
game. Even though he
Am I
has
locking in the
Commander
IG
to
curse?
back
I'm down.
him up
Okay.
in his
Cool.
adventures, I still feel, you know,
Yeah.
playing into
Did you have a
Troll, playing into
childhood?
Puck could be a bit tricky.
Pudding that never ends. Do you guys assume I just love pudding
I
over there?
will
And
try.
I'm the guy who's
He's
saying
hopefully gonna be
forever
just
pudding?
as
Because
good
I
as the
do.
brave
little toaster, which I think you were referencing there. No.
I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I make a lot of American references.
So I'm heavily favoring their draft.
Did you guys predict, by the way?
Sven, I don't think it's that
guys
good
all
of a
said
Sven
IG?
game. Even though he
Am I
has
locking in the
Commander
IG
to
curse?
back
I'm down.
him up
Okay.
in his adventures, I still feel, you know,
Yeah.
playing into
Did you have a
Troll, playing into
childhood?
Puck could be a bit tricky. All right, Black, give me the
Would you
impression
guys
of
assume I
Arnold
just love pudding over there?
Schwarzenegger.
And I'm the guy who's
German
saying
dub.
forever pudding? Because I do. Brave little toaster. Which I think you were
Really?
referencing there.
Well, what did you say?
No.
I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I make a lot of American references. Did you guys predict, by the way? You guys all said IG? Am I locking in the IG curves? I'm down. Okay. For now.
I still think, playing
Did you have a childhood?
could be a bit tricky. All
What's
right,
the longest that you've
give me
been
the
banned?
Would you
impression
guys
of
assume I
Arnold
just love pudding over there?
Schwarzenegger.
And I'm the guy who's
German
saying
dub.
forever pudding? Because I do. Brave little toaster. Which I think you were
Really?
referencing there.
Well, what did you say?
No.
I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I make a lot of American references. Did you guys predict, by the way? You guys all said IG? Am I locking in the IG curves? I'm down.
Well, we didn't play
For now.
for a couple of weeks.
Did you have a childhood?
Is there? I think he just did.
What's the longest
You know, I
that you've
can't
been
play
banned?
with him
Because
I can't learn anything from him anymore. You know?
Not toxic.
Really? Well, what did you say? I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I make a lot of American references. Did you guys predict? You guys all said IG? Am I locking in the IG curves? I'm down.
Well, we didn't play
For now. He just wants
for
to
a
quit.
couple of weeks. Is there? I think he
Concede,
just did.
quit,
You know, I
synonyms.
can't play with him. I
I
can't learn anything from him anymore. You know?
Not toxic.
Really? Well, what did you
Yeah.
say? I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I make a lot of American references. Did you guys predict? You guys all said IG? Am I locking in the IG curves? I'm down.
Well, we didn't play
For now. He just wants
for
to
a
quit.
couple of weeks. Is there? I think he
Concede,
just did.
quit,
You know, I
synonyms.
can't play with him. I can't learn anything from him anymore. You know?
Not toxic.
Really? Well, what did you
Yeah.
say? I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
I make a lot of American references. Did you guys predict? You guys all said IG? Am I locking in the IG curves? I'm down.
Well, we didn't play
He just wants
for
to
a
quit.
couple of weeks. Is there? I think he
Concede,
just did.
quit,
You know, I
synonyms.
can't play with him. I can't learn anything from him anymore. You know?
Not toxic.
Really? Well, what did you
Yeah.
say? I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
I make a lot of American references. Did you guys predict? You guys all said IG? Am I locking in the IG curves? I'm down.
Well, we didn't play
He just wants
for
to
a
quit.
couple of weeks. Is there? I think he
Concede,
just did.
quit,
You know, I
synonyms.
can't play with him. I can't learn anything from him anymore. You know?
Not toxic.
Really? Well, what did you
Yeah.
say? I don't think the other panelists know what you guys are talking about.
I make a lot of American references. Did you guys predict? You guys all said IG? Am I locking in the IG curves? I'm down.
Well, we didn't play
He just wants to
for a
quit.
couple of weeks.
Concede, quit, synonyms.
I can't play with it. I can't learn anything from him.
Not toxic. Yeah.
We didn't play
He just wants to quit.
weeks.
Concede, quit, synonyms.
I can't play with it. I can't learn anything.
Not toxic. He just wants to quit. Concede, quit, synonyms.
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. The battle begins. 30 seconds to battle.
I'm here,
Prepare for battle.
maybe competitively. I think
Radiant's middle
Wind Rain,
tower is
Brood
under
Mother
attack.
possibly. Yeah, I'm Brood Mother specialist, you know. I want to brag about it because new people will be disgusted. But, and back in the days, you know, when you needed to actually be good at the hero, like the hero didn't have all these new abilities. But yeah, I would go back to the Black and his hero pool. I still remember watching my boy Black, you know, play some TB, dumpstering kids. Like it was legendary. I'm here,
Prepare for battle.
maybe
That's a long time to roast
competitively.
him.
I
And-
think Wind Rain.
you know,
Nah, that was a
Brood Mother
compliment.
possibly. Yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah,
roasting
Brood
was.
Mother specialist, you know.
But
I didn't
the
want to
compliment,
brag about
that was the
it
first
'cause,
event I ever
people
attended.
were
Piece
disgusted, but,
one black,
and
one
back in the
PG.
days, you
Yeah,
know,
so
when
one
you needed to actually
back
be
in
good at the
2014.
hero.
Wait, Black
Like, the hero
Marvel?
didn't have
A
all
tournament?
these new
30
abilities.
seconds to
It was a rare.
Oh, yeah, I would go back to
Because
the
he was
Black and
always
his
there,
hero
you know,
pool.
he
I
was
still
always
remember
up
watching
there,
my boy
but,
Black, you know, play some TB,
very close to winning.
dumpstering kids,
Very experienced
like, it was
player, has a
legendary.
cool name, but let's focus on this one.
Now, do not climb that high ground. It could potentially be a mistake. Ah, that was a compliment.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Now,
roasting was.
specialist.
The compliment over on the high ground, that's exactly what they intended. Face beyond. And back some trouble. Cockett hits hard. Second highest base damage shot on the back away. It was a rare face beyond
He was always there, you know. He was always up there, but so mid Tiny, glad this is not a position for Tiny. Very experienced player, has a cool name, but let's focus on this one. Now, do not climb that high ground. Not to work out. Combo got there. Be a mistake. All other aspects for Tiny got bumped as a carry, as a mid laner. So no surprise that he is playing. That's exactly what they intended. However, you know, this hero received some of the buffs. We all love the hero. Right now is in a good state, especially if you can buff him up. We see how Sven's one Elder Titan can do once that aura is maxed out. Tiny, glad this is not a position for Tiny.
Clean up heroes. Has a 2-3 shots. It's interesting to see how it goes. We'll see. Back to that panel. Fly, get low. Fairy fire up top. Infinite shot. Trying to hold it back, but Fly going down with way beyond. That is blood here right now. Level 1. I was watching the bottom lane. Lead commander with the overwhelming odds and the stroke of fate. I don't know what happened there. If we can see the replay, that'd be cool. Because Fly get to ass fairy fire up 10 out of 10 times. I would say nope. Can't die level 1. He has now troll blood. Careful. See how JC's been doing it. We've already seen 2 level games. I would want the replay on here. The odds and the stroke of fate. Sounds I don't know what happened there. And I'm going to see it. Build is different. I get to ask very fire up. Might it's the Valor combo. And I have one. Those items we see. He has the first item in the last game. We will look at Alexa characters and build with 2 other 3D on the map. In my opinion, it's not necessary. But he gets the best of it. Like, this just ruins the game. Like, he got very lucky. He has the Purge, which costs 120 mana. It's costly, you know, but he can dispel the Castle Spirit, makes DPC lane pretty unavailable. He can dispel the Warcry on top of it. So I want to see what looks done. I would not mind seeing like a Bassy. I think this item is extremely good. It got nerfed slightly in the previous. In my opinion, as a position for it feels so he gets the best, especially in this situation where it's just so like he got 120. But yeah, I would definitely love to see Bassy on channel. Right now, but he can dispel the Castle Spirit and use that last panel. Let's go to stack this. Double stack. Headed up towards top of the Bassy. Sort of goes straight to fate. They're also going after nothing to say. They're gonna get this kill. Infinite shots from the right click. Nothing to say.
It's under attack.
Especially this here too. Get back still. Fly ends up surviving. I would definitely love to see Bassy on channel. Right now. Nicely done. And throw on the top lane. Go to stack. Very close to dying. Double stack. Headed up towards top of the Bassy. But he can get someone to come with the heal himself. There's right click and chain. Nothing to say. The Bassy himself. This can do quite a lot as a position. Back the ball. Feels like a risk. Nicely done. My carry out. Because he's not going to carry anyway, so no point. Through on team, get someone to come with the heal himself. There's one more the best in himself. This can do quite a lot as a position. Get back. Feels like a risk. Nicely done. My carry's out. Gliding. He's not going to carry anyway. So not a lot of aggression. Again, they're going to go for a fly. But now, the enchant to bring over Kyle.
and get this kill. Shot there it is. Fly getting revenge on Fakeon. And that's gonna feel good. That brought over the Shadow Shaman, but good understanding
of Shaman to just completely fail the bottom lane. You cannot be killed. You have the decent strength game very top. Quite decent, I mean, the pretty high 3.7 level, and now wants to go to the phase team. Had his mid lane to be able to outrun the opponents. Like I said, they're not going to buy speed, so you understand that even if they try to go for him, they'll just understand what next report to the Stormhammer, so he's all about I'm gonna get the levels and go back to jungle and farm up. Shaman just rotate one extra lane. They could get a kill with that. Yeah, well, average 18 in a run. It pops. But a decent amount of health. Now started up by a line. Big once again, cool and slow. Right coming in good strokes. Either got the phase boots there with the carrier and he lets you can just easily go through. Heroes with the phase movement, jungle and farm up. Shaman just rotate. Get a kill with that. Yeah, some average 18 doing a lot of damage on the run. It pops. A decent amount of health, so a lot of the startup actresses behind the chance. More than on the impetus and that's all. The shackle faces there with the carrier. From the side of IG, that's wild from the bottom of the say. Also forcing the glide path and keeping the catapult alive. I think there's going to be some decent damage. There's still one tower on the mid lane to go back to the enchanted storm. Enchanted just too good. Like extra free damage that you get from it, to the push potential, on the lane with it, and to the slow one that maxed out is 4.67. It's also a display. Against the Braver control should be good. Against the DPC, Warcry, you name it. Also forcing the glide path and shooting the catapult on one. There's going to be some extra damage. There's still one tower on the mid lane to go back to the enchanted storm. Top of the network, enchanted just too good. Extra messing with on it. Here comes the shooting shot. The push potential, on the lane with it. And that's long one that is maxed out. Here comes the see what they got that Hex and so will pop. So DPC got out of the back trouble, especially with that sweep. Use that first tool and get a victory here. Last time trying to blade went short, he decided to get the first item. It's hard to execute, like you still need to be a Mystic hero. I have been one of the best ones to just blink at the just you have sound, you have stun, you have wave clear, slow, reach mechanic, out of your against getters in this. And just you need to be very close to the fire if you don't have, so you gotta just range items. So trying to trouble once again, they've got the Hex. And he's trying to run with last time trying to be blade, but he decides to get the first item pinged out. JC gets critical kill onto the line. So yeah, I think this lens into Ags could be one of the best ones. Better especially to find Philosopher's Stone. Aghanim Center is always going to be good against Storm. The Storm can't get the Storm against Getters. Pretty simple stuff. And the Jackal. Not the Thunderclap coming through in the tiny Diablo and it's up to Hilo against Kaka. Trying to land the sleep onto his spot. Direction there for IG to be down. JC gets critical kill onto the line. So yeah, I think this is he's still going to have a decent time of this blade back. Considering he's not involved in any of the kills. Died once. He's going to be not going to play against decides to go for a blade tag on. These heroes are very thirsty. So this combo is going to be maxed out. Once he has that blade dagger, so Shaman changes things. It's goes for fun. Like he makes use of the shit. One direction in the easy problem for IG. Although that don't say KT. He's getting close on a down of his own, so his refresh not comes out. And the side of IG is not coming for phase boost. Gadgets decide to go for a blink tag on base lace. He's still as faded first to top of this combo. It's going to be maxed out. And that one's fine. Changes things. probably like he made shift. Probably do a lot of speed. Have a CC caster. I don't know. This I like his weapon not comes out. The side of each. Gonna be tough. They will link it up. Full man. Without bottom value. Maybe at this point we want to get something else, but it's more David's choice at the end of the day. He's the one controlling the room, saying what's going to spawn.
I think he just sits in his office all day and he's like, he's got games up on the computer.
Recasting, he's playing Sync in his office and just controlling the room. I think it's more of an offline. Intro avalanche toss, all on emo. At this point, they're going to get some on the pot. It's more David's choice. No duel, but blink reveal, they get a kill, and now we'll go back to that Fate Boots. They've seen what the safe lane Tinies can do when they get these time on a blink dagger, start being more active, playing Sync in his office. Right now, just sitting at the bottom lane. Decent level, you know, level 6, 11 minutes in, as in position 5. He's the one who can stop. Echo stop. See different buildings in terms of skill build. A lot of he's just prioritized. Maybe this time because he's playing and now getting back to that Fate would be better if he gets more maxes up. He plays Tiny that goes back to on a play dagger, start being more active, playing Sandy in his office. Right now, not even sitting at the bottom lane. Like early on, you don't get too much value out of it. Anyway, I think it's 40%. It's a loss, but you're going to have because they kill the Ollie, but now so changes to continue with is to try and get the kill here onto the Tiny. Get the deny the sword medics. They've got the shackle out. Exactly the GQ. Wait, if they've got the silence, they'll get the kill. And Tiny surviving at the bottom. Icky out. Trusted that level 3. Keeping him alive there. A lot of some extra. I think it's regeneration coming from the tower as well. It's a loss. GQ will have. And I guess we'll keep that. Safe and scary. They kill the Ollie, but now so changes to continue with try and get the kill here onto the Tiny. Deny the sword medics. Get the shackle out. Shut down. Destroyed. And got the silence. They'll get the onto this hug. We start to worry. Yeah, level 3 on the next one. Drop out. I think it's regeneration coming from the tower. You do not want to make you have we've seen exactly. We've seen what he can get. Game 3. That is going to shoot out. Shut down. Destroyed. And got the silence. They'll get onto this start to worry. Drop out. You do not want to make you want to be able to fight someone on you to understand that he's I'm online and have that built in for quite late. You gotta get to the after picking up that places been involved of 7 kills, which is pretty nice. Considering he starts my kills 0, 1, and 0, and now with the Fate Boots going with the Echo Saber. This is like 4 things, you know, I'm all about being in a big adaptive situations, but this time around, like, especially for the bigger things, like that Echo Saber does so much damage. After I'm online for any kinetic, you want to be able to scale. I'm trying to use mid-form. They're trying to get a 2 on tower and it's like, you got Ame already leveled down the team.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire
take this tower.
has fallen.
okay, you know, I'm all about... They gave him the top one for it. Still IG for this team. Able to take it. So much of this. You want the extra scam has lens up. We've seen it. Trying to get this Shaman's cannon already. Once you have your spells maxed out, and shackles like you just I'm sure you're going to the blade here. Can't wait for spell checks. Best attack maxed out. Not even a single point in the moment of phase. I can get behind that. He was landing to get the kill. GQ though. All the heroes over to get this done. And Shaman's maxed out. It's just hoping that for all his sacrifices Hammer sleep. And got strength for 20. Maxed out. Be careful. This troll deals a lot of damage. So landing to the foil. Stay back up. They go back to foil. The jungle troll. They make some stacks happen. You're gonna have that BKB done. Next they like for the are they gonna be that don't just die for the silly to that. And got has just better that helps out some of the damage. A lot of damage. They go back to the jungle drop. Shaman. They make
Radiant's top
even
tower
Malcolm that goes over magical. And some of the tinier. Also dropped a little bit further where they're not going to say that. Have themselves a second kill line. They've taken to he struck the Flatline knows exactly what to use. The room at the start. Even Malcolm it's maxed out. So it's a high chance. They have no ability to flatline. That's exactly what you use. Double kill. I've not seen this in a long time. At the same time, sports everywhere just felt a shift in the force. The current struggle already. It's a documentary. They can't do anything about
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
In the team fight,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
definitely shut my short. Since this year, I see this. I really like Yeah, I did not see it. I saw it on the big, the easy monitor, my monitor. In the team fight, potentially, I better click on someone else.
since this year. No, happen. I did not see him. Saw it on the big going into the short. You see Product short. Very potentially.
Dyer's middle tower is under
Great coil available in a couple of sets. Control has to better not the cell mechanic is super strong against double front. Got 40 damage right now. Great coil available in a couple of sets. Control has to better not the cell mechanic is super strong against higher got 40 damage right now.
Radiant's bottom is under attack.
Like Sven is still a actually no one is holding it on because of the mistake. The way like Sven is still very streaky over the boss. Where we want a wing dagger and a hit that tiny combo. Yeah, I don't want to say anything on side of G. I didn't want to get question mark. That's the big question mark for me. I don't know. Can't pick it up and you'll get one shaman fan like Sven carrier. Now the boss obviously coming over there, press the attack back, and well, I can just walk out here. Now, not the plug against Agatha. I think he should be considered to be able to deal with Stormhacker's potency and go for the Agatha receptor. It's so good. Just need to play under PBs, rest it, do anything. Gotta snap, nothing to say, Scotty takes out. Coming over there, press the attack
there and spotted that
Created so much space. Leading. Tackle up. Like they want to take this fight. They have best done on purple. They know that there is no Aegis on Sven. But just cancel. They know something is up. They place it forward.
Radiant structures.
way around both these teams don't happen to be against the tower. Get away from this. TP right there and spotted that created so much space. Leading. Like they want to change that nickname. None of them they have knows that there is no Aegis on Sven.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures.
Especially if the guy G or chomping about it to get something down.
It's gonna be fun. There it is. Late game, going into Shivas after finishing Blink and BKB. Also has and Midas. So refresher after finishing the Shivas. To have enough mana to cast down on Pro League. That could be a bit problematic. On 1 point, so Sven better than like violated sphere. Data does tiny.
Talion's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures.
I'm just bumping the guy G or chomping about it to get something down.
Now, Zooch off the lobby.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Band very upset. It's not
Very upset. And you can hear it in my voice. And Midas. Fun things. Refresher after the moment. To have enough mana to cast down on Pro
League. On all counts, it's an item that could make it an
even when you like don't want to keep it while you're bad, you can always find value from it. It's level 20, the forefront south of the lobby 10, so that brings it to 25. After 25 until the armor filling, and you can plan for 8 seconds. But it changes can't be dispelled by you or Fisher at the moment. Drag down the mana to cast down.
On all counts, it's an item that could make it an
Even when you like don't want to keep it,
how aggressive these two teams are playing,
you can always find value from it. Yeah, it's level 20, kind of stop on south for the next road. Respawn, which is 25 and 50 seconds until the armor waited to get plan for 8 seconds. BKB activation of the Echo Saber, you also want it to get AC and already had, so he needs to look for something else.
Person on the list to get a short on Radiant right now. We have 3 objects. If you switch your play,
Always find value from it. Kind of stop and prioritize next road as we spawn. Actually, the second half.
They have the ink slow, get the kill. On the run, Hollow 2 try and help with BKB pop by JT. They've got Squirtle down onto 2. Earth Squirtle comes in, doesn't land. Triple kill. Actually, trips the kill. Ame now dominates. You can't dodge the mana. They have the team in the kill. I think they need to be the one getting over the jump. Like, you're gonna see that one again, all get caught. Long out, fight side of combo, double kill, he snaps the edges. Wow, he's in there now to try and move on. That was a high moment, dude. Got kind of missed. They were listening to what I was saying, you know, sometimes you have to focus on yourself. And I wanted this whole saying, I think the God was a man. Check what the program is doing. How they do it. You have done it. You're trying to hold on to it. Time out is slow. Fight side of combo. So they gave it to him because they're nasty. Sven doesn't get the spell. They don't have a single item that can't be dispelled. No force stab, no limitation. So they just give it a second. I'm going to charge it. I'm going to see it again. Just pretend.
I think he realized late that Sven has a so yeah, I think that's why pretty sure just check there's this is in charge by himself, you know, maybe seconds less time. No one holding the philosopher's stone yet. I'll keep checking. Every 5 minutes I'll for somebody to pick up that. I think he stone has a philosopher's stone.
Dire structures are fortified.
Pretty sure. Check.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'll keep checking. Every 5 minutes I'll flying nearby to stack of monsters. Look at that. Has a
Dire structures are fortified.
He does not have
Bottom tower. Radiant dire structures are fortified.
philosopher's stone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tags off. He just wants to be synchronized with him. Flying nearby to stack of monsters. Look at that. Has a
Dire structures are fortified.
He does not have
Bottom tower. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. PSG.LGD's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Question.
So you would have a patch after the last major?
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
And not a letter patch, but like
pick.
7.30.
Yeah, but that's so dangerous. You're going to put a patch time in which there are no DPCs or no big tournaments
True.
happening,
The test set.
which means the teams will not have time to adapt to
There
new
will be
bans.
still a third-party tournament, though.
Yeah,
More than
that's
likely.
true.
They'll be
So-
scrimming.
Yeah. So I
10
think
seconds
it's also
remaining.
from the next major to I think is a good 2.5 months or so.
5
I think there's still
seconds
quite a bit of time
LGD.
where you could experiment. But we don't know. The ways of the frog are unknown to us.
Mysterious.
We are not worthy.
Yeah, and speaking of experimenting, IG will not experiment. They'll go with their tried and tested Oracle on Oli. This is something that they've been picking in Season 1 quite a bit. Not necessarily too much
10
at the
seconds
major,
remaining.
but they comboed it with even Kaka for Lion,
5
for
seconds
Phoenix,
remaining.
Time for Warlock Spec.
some Huskar maybe this time around. You know,
Maybe.
It's a new hero in the meta. Not new hero, but meta and
I
very
want to see a
broken.
Spectre. I think Oracle hates Spectre. Probably
Yeah.
the most out of anyone.
Storm.
Storm.
Storm is pretty up there as well.
Yeah. Imagine play Oracle against Storm and Spectre.
Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Demon right now, 100%. When you could dispel his poison, it was
PSG.LGD.
kinda
Legion
alright.
Commander.
Not great, but Okay, Legion into Oracle. You already have a hero to save with your false promise, guaranteed.
We're gonna
So-
first face Titan every game.
Dual damage isn't that great. Titan isn't that great because of the purge. You can't lane against the Oracle, but you will be playing him on 5, right?
ET beat the Enchantress last time.
10
I don't
seconds
care
remaining.
this spell.
And if you time it right? If it takes the creep
5
and
seconds remaining.
then you spirit, then you can actually lane against her, but you can enchant and hit them. If you even
Wait,
end
how
up
do you
laning.
pronounce Enchantress's first spell, Black?
Impetus? How is it even called?
Impetus.
Impetus.
Impetus?
But you said impetus. one
You're
game.
impetus, yeah.
That's not how you call it?
No, no.
Impetus.
I don't even... What does the word even mean?
It means like what will give you a force forward in something like, oh, this them picking Oracle gave me the impetus to pick Shadow Demon. Something that like causes initiative.
Sort of advanced... Pretty advanced word.
It is an advanced word.
That most people...
And
Like, do you ever use it in daily life?
no,
Ever?
it
No,
is
right?
Wait, let me try. Legion Commander gave IG impetus to pick the Ursa.
correct, but it would be the impetus to you wouldn't say
impetus.
yeah.
It's not a verb.
10
Right,
seconds
exactly.
remaining.
And I would be the last person to look down on either of
5
you as I only
seconds
speak
remaining.
one language and both of you are polyglots.
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
Impelled.
Ah,
To
it's from
impel?
impelled.
Yeah.
Okay, then it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I understand. I impel you to another.
Exactly.
I impale you.
Where is
A
Nyx
little,
Assassin
a little
actually?
bit different. Nyx
Go stand
Assassin
down.
needs to help us out there,
10
but yeah, they
seconds
ban out the
remaining.
bugs.
Dire team back.
Yeah.
Fuck banned out
We're
by
paid for it.
IG, Doom by
all the good stuff.
PSG.LGD.
Wow, they actually banned Doom. Unbelievable. 0% win rate
You know what I would
today.
like here? Medusa, I think. It's...
Shocker. You know, I'm gonna actually look up the win rate of Doom across all
10
regions. I'm
seconds
curious.
remaining.
It's,
So
PSG.LGD's
sub 50.
turn to ban.
Okay. Blizzard, you taking sub 50 as well?
For Medusa?
No, for Doom.
Medusa is definitely way above.
For
this.
Doom,
Doom all regions
Yeah.
and upper and lower division.
upper and lower.
I can look up only
No,
upper.
I'll say 50.
I'll look up only upper.
Dire team
Only
back.
upper?
Yeah, only upper.
Okay, yeah, give me
I say
under
35.
50.
35?
If nothing because of the Chinese region, like only those who care.
Single-handedly dropping his stats.
Yep.
It's definitely not very contested, so low on the list.
No, you can just write in Doom. You don't-
10 seconds
No,
remaining.
I'm trying to control F on my. Oh, okay. Well, he's definitely sub 50,
5
but not that low.
seconds remaining.
45% win rate, 20 picks.
Probably when you add lower division goes higher because he's,
Probably,
yeah,
yes.
it's easier to find the right
Meanwhile-
targets. Doom.
While we're looking up stats, see what else might be interesting. Okay. Now, keep in mind this also incorporates 7.29B. So Beastmaster is the highest win rate hero with like a substantial amount of games. 43 games, 63% win rate. Ogre, 6 games, 100% win rate.
Bring my ogre boy back, and he played a lot with Medusa as well.
That's right. He plays a lot with Sven. China. Seems like this should be the hero of your region. Timbersaw
PSG.LGD's turn to ban.
is 28 games,
PSG.LGD's
50% win rate.
turn to
That's
pick.
a lot still.
Lena.
53% win rate. That many games.
All
It's not Beastmaster, but it's strong.
How about this, Black? What is Medusa's win rate in upper division? I'll tell you, she has 17 games played.
Okay, I think. Like 11 or
10
so, so like
seconds
70%.
remaining.
You nailed it. 70.59%. She is the
5
highest win rate
seconds
carry.
remaining.
She's the highest hero with more than 15 games played.
I'm not surprised.
And for PSG.LGD, it looks like an awesome Medusa game already.
Yep.
Combo that with another Titan.
PSG.LGD.
Awesome Medusa game wizard.
Wow, now he's gonna train
you,
another
you don't
20
have to.
mana.
You don't have to ruin my analysis. Come on, bro.
Fine, give me more justification.
How about
Why
Lion,
is it
though?
such a good Medusa game? How
He
about
drains
Lion, though?
120 mana per second.
This is true.
Which
And he can go
is-
spell immune.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
it still does nothing because
She
Stone
doesn't care.
gazes you and kills you.
Also, Stone Gate is
5
1200
seconds
radius. Why?
remaining.
Yeah,
Why?
and you target the mana drain on her, a Mystic Stake is going to come and stun you unless you
Dire
have the
team
shard.
pick.
She has her shard.
Well, unless you're out of range.
range.
Yeah, because then
Wait.
your mana drain stops. Man.
Void.
Oh yeah,
If
right.
Dusa just walks away.
Void Earth Splitter is nice. Void.
Lion is a 47% win rate, 66 games played.
What about Void? Give me Void stats while we're
Void.
talking about it.
10
Faceless, what do you
seconds
gotta
remaining.
And also, you're playing Faceless Void versus an Oracle, which isn't that
5
great.
seconds
to save.
remaining.
Lion has a lot of catch against you.
Faceless Void. Again, these are all upper division, all region stats. 22 games played, 55% win rate.
I mean, Void is.
In a good spot.
Yeah, but. Oh.
Got buffed up, but
Why
not
did
in
they
this
pick him
game. Yeah, not in this game. Like Lina and Earth Splitter, it's nice in Chrono, but you're also playing into Oracle and Lion.
Dire team banned.
What if time dilation is super annoying for Ursa?
It is. But you're gonna have BKB, you're gonna have Enrage to take it off.
Now they go with the
And I
Tide.
play against the Tide Hunter, and good luck. Void is, I think, one of the worst carries against.
Elder Titan might help out a little
10
bit there with the
seconds
punches,
remaining.
but Anchor Smash and life is good if you're
5
the,
seconds
if you're the
remaining.
Tide Hunter.
Lion hurts quite a bit too with the Gush.
PSG.LGD
lot of control.
team banned. To
Thing is,
ban.
these position 5 Elder Titans, they can zone you and dominate you out of the lane if you do not have a lot of control on 4. But if your 4 is bringing a lot of control, by the time you get out of all the stuns and hexes, you actually don't have the damage anymore.
I mean, I feel like number 1 is gonna walk up, he's just gonna eat a Gush,
10
and Pele is gonna be
seconds
half health.
remaining.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
like,
true
oh,
as well.
sorry guys. I'll leave my
5
briefcase
seconds.
here.
Too much
remaining.
control and slow coming from Lion and
Leave your briefcase at home. So we're not going to the office today.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Work from home.
go home, pour yourself a drink, think about the lane you went to.
I wouldn't mind an Evoker pick for LGD.
Whoa.
Like
Only because of the
Exor.
void.
Also LC.
Oh yeah, okay.
They
That's
have
true.
2 really good combos with it.
What about
It's not- it's a super
Skyrat
lady.
mid, Black?
Oh sure, I mean I'm a big Scarlet fan, except that you have
PSG.LGD's turn to
Skyrim.
ban.
unlimited amount of region now.
Yeah, unlimited amounts of mana regen also.
That is true.
I'm just waiting for someone to bring it back because of Shard and the amount of hint that you're getting from
Can it work now if you just build a bottle on Skyrim itself?
Weehaw would have brought it back. Weehaw would
10
have been
seconds remaining.
Skyrath mitting left and right.
Or Thompson.
Or Thompson, yeah.
5
Sorry, what was the
seconds
question, Black? Would
remaining.
it work if what?
Skyrim goes for a bottle. You would just sustain his mana, spam more.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna win you the lane though, because
Probably
before region's just too much now.
And plus, Skyrath can't really push out the wave either.
It's just that you have to be rotating, guy, because
Yeah.
the best heroes right now on mid are the ones that out push and then farm a little around. And it's been like that
Like
for a
Medusa.
while. Yeah. Wow, Medusa would be good on PSG.LGD.
And we have seen Medusa Jug work. I'm sure Medusa Ursa can work if we go for the more active build.
Invoker.
They steal the
they steal the
Invoker
Invoker.
away. What now, LGD?
Why would they not just ban it? Good with their team?
And they banned out some other
Templar
heroes that they worried
ascends your
about.
I mean,
hero.
I hate Invoker against Void.
What the-
Like, imagine it's like 5 spells on cool and it just takes like 80 damage per second.
Okay, TA should do well versus Emo on the mid lane.
It'll be easy for
It
TA
should
for
be
sure.
easy for the TA. Just worried about the later on in the game how much he'll be able to do. However, nothing to say, did own a couple of games. He just carried. There's
There always is one, at least one, you know. Tusk is not one, Enchantress is not one, but yeah, you definitely want to keep that item.
Yeah.
PA looks like a good game for Templar Assassin. I think they put themselves in a bad spot trying to like steal Invoker, because it was a really good Invoker game with the combination of Void, with the Legion Commander. I think they put themselves in a corner like with this pick. They try to overthink. Sometimes it's not good.
Ooh. Crazy. Same. thinking right now is Amazon and Agi carry, and I hit my I hit my prediction. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't give that website out too much because I'm getting towards the top. My last 2 predictions have been right. I just need them to tip each other. So if they're listening,
Prepare
you guys,
for
come
battle.
on.
It's looking spicy.
Thank you very much. I'm going LGD, by the way.
That was
I
hot.
have this sense
That was
that I just don't have to think about it. I could just say LGD. Thinking is like not my forte.
I mean, they have a save inside the Chronosphere, but they also have a save for Legion Commander Duel.
Ooh.
It's just, I think they can play around it. Like, they have so much stun, they have control, ET plus Faceless Void. This combo has been in Dota for a very long time.
It's a pretty disgusting combo. I miss the days of AA Void.
You just miss AA with anything. You need to start playing different heroes.
It still hasn't changed. Week 1 of
30
season 1, you
seconds to
guys were
battle.
telling me the same thing. Although I do want to try that Skywrath mid. That sounds fun. I'll give it a look and then tell you guys how it goes. So maybe somebody gets caught out of position here where they'll tip each other. Trying for those tips.
The
JT
battle begins.
trying to get in, possibly steal a rune, but it's just gonna be 2 for 2.
2 bounty runes apiece. No tips. So we'll see how this goes. Fly. And then all the way up into the safe lane. We've seen this Invoker plenty of times. And it feels like the Invoker struggles a little bit in lane. But also it falls off. Like, it doesn't feel like it gives as much. But he's got Resort level 1.
He's got that damage. He's got that Sunstrike to possibly secure the range creep. Maybe on a second wave, because right now he's just right-clicking. Nothing to say. Nothing to CS. So far, 0.
So far.
So far, still 0. Gonna be 0.
We'll see if he can get 1. We'll keep watching. Still 0.
Like,
Still
0. Oh my god, Emo.
He's a god.
Oh, refraction.
Yeah.
Finally we get one.
He got 1.
And this is pretty bad because Invoker's sitting at 4 and 6. He went for that Forge Spirit to be able to get that extra damage, get a bit more denies.
Now he's
Usually it should not be that way. Like, Emo's outplaying him so hard.
This is getting a little one-sided. Cold Snap over mid. Emo trying to set up the Sunstrike, but he predicted the wrong way, or nothing to say predicted the right way. Depending on how you want to see it. That Forge Spirit's still going.
He's
got his one
completely
tango.
zoning him out of this lane. Water Rune will spawn. So, no Forge Spirit for another 5 seconds, but he could potentially just get the both of those. Like, send Forge Spirit on one side. He's going in. Nothing to say. He's actually dead.
As indeed, I am first in everything.
Putting the hurt on.
I want to see some extra mana regeneration on this Invoker. I see that he has gloves queued up, bringing the Mango, bringing a Clarity. We'll pick up the Water Rune.
Get a sip of that unbranded Water Rune.
His branded is H2O.
H2O. That's an available sponsor slot.
Bottom lane, 1 more hit needed. Uses a healing salve just to survive. Not sure it's worth it. Like, so he needs to deny himself. Okay,
That never
25
really seems
seconds.
worth it.
I don't think it's worth it.
We see it a lot, like these last second salves. And
You don't get the TP from this, from denying. So that's a big thing. You need to invest another 100 gold, use that first TP that you get for free,
or die again.
or die. Yeah.
Guess it depends. Me, I'm always stocked up on the TPs.
You're a prepper.
No, I die a lot. I don't prepare.
Prepare to, for the late game. Have those TPs ready. You buy a refresher, TP back. Potentially. Ooh. So nothing to say, 12 CS, while Emo's sitting at 16 and 1. Pretty sure it should not go that way. Emo just single-handedly, alone, winning the mid after picking up the gloves. Now has a boots of speed and another clarity coming up to him.
Over, Forge Spirit, just trying to mess with nothing to say. We'll fill up that water rune, and over in the top lane, Jin-Q trying to run body blocks from Faith Beyond are well placed. Also gets that salve off and gets a good duration out of it. It's not just that salve to death.
This is a very strong lane. From PSG.LGD, we can see 21 CS on Legion Commander. Lina as a position 4 just feels really good right now. The extra 2 seconds on Fiery Soul makes a lot of difference. She deals the right click damage. There is press the attack available. Look at that attack speed.
Fly taking a lot of damage up
He
towards
should die.
top.
Ollie should die.
Ollie might be dead here. Fairy Fire, Dragon Slave. Oh, he's playing Ring Around the Rosie. But eventually Faith Beyond will get the kill. I don't even think Fly feels comfortable going in on this.
He has no HP. Oracle will need to bring a healing salve. Just burning the raindrops on Ursa at the moment.
5 minutes into the game, just 1-1. CS being led by IG.
Let's see if he can cancel the salve. But now he's gonna go for full instead. While Ursa is regioning.
Has been killed.
That courier, and now time dilation, anchor smash is coming through from Ame. No bash.
It's all the same to me.
Tornado over mid. Aka's in here. Earth Spike, Meteor, damage on him. They've got the Hex, the right clicks, and just one more needed, but they can't find nothing to say as he weaves through those trees. So ultimately, nothing to say does survive. He's still taking a lot of pressure. But he's recovered in terms of CS. 30 and 6.
A lot of those are jungle creeps. Mid lane, bottle will be refilled.
With the water runes coming out, I'm a little surprised they didn't nerf the TP bottle refill.
How'd you nerf it? Get 2 out of 3 charges?
Or just not have it happen at all. Ooh.
Money to burn.
I'm just thinking. I don't think it's too strong. It's a very cool aspect that we have in the game. Jin-Q still chasing. Tranquil Boots. Vendlace 375. Like Lina has.
Oh, they'll get a courier though. If they. Oh, no, they won't. Okay.
Courier very sneaky.
Went
My
behind
courier
those
would
trees.
probably go inside the pit, get killed by Roshan.
Here to deliver your items. Wrong customer. Roche.
Bottom lane, Faceless Void getting closer to level 6. JT also pre-farming on Tide Hunter. No surprise there, playing into Faceless Void. He has a Soul Ring for some extra mana, a bit of a strength damage, and now going into Hood, Phase Boots, which is okay. You're gonna need armor against all 3 cores, deal heavy physical damage, and Hood also gonna be good because Time Lock is as well magical against Lina. So JT should feel very comfortable in this game.
Yeah, JT loves seeing him on this side. He's up for the Legion Commander of Faith Beyond. And why just putting some pressure on JT, who does have that level 6? He's holding a point so far. And the Legion Commander will have that level 6, so they do have the duel available. We'll see how quickly they use that. He's only level 4 right now. He'd love to have that 6, have that Laguna Blade burst damage maybe to help secure the duel, but he's going for the stacking, and he's got it.
No luck for nothing to say. Rune spawns at the bottom. Lion picks up Arcane Rune. They could potentially get a kill on the bottom with Tide Hunter. Still saving a point for potentially Ravage. They have a good way of setting things up. A Sunstrike, 2 points in Earth Spike is enough. They'll have a Hex.
Ame. Just standing over here next to JT. Fighting for CS. Jockeying
Dire's middle
for a
tower
couple of
is under
gold.
attack.
They've got the sleep on it too. Not really going to be much follow-up to it. It's more, I would say, to let Ame get all the way back to lane. And Fly, he's looking for a kill top. They'll bring Jinkyu over. Faith Beyond is in some trouble. That duel LSA comes out, but they've got the enrage. Now they go after Jinkyu. Can they get the kill on the Fly in return? Turns, right clicks in. Fly back over to the trees. Avoids the light strike array. And Fly again just trying to juke, trying to maybe get it on a Jinkyu. Oh, he does.
What a play from Fly there. And Fate Beyond, he recognizes what he's done. Like, the way he cuts down the tree, uses the Earth Shock to dodge the stun at the critical moment, and then gets a kill, wraps around. I was like, he's using overpower. He's gonna go in.
Most important part, you tipped him. Gave him the tip. Prediction correct. Sunstrike on to Y. Just a little bit out of range. Chrono. Oh, he's going to survive. Anyway, in the sweep after this, they have the other table. Damage on to Kaka as well as JT. They got him and he ravaged.
He actually gets Y. Y was, you know, staying in the XP range. Like, I want some of that.
Is under attack.
900 in the end dies, which is good for PSG.LGD. Void also surviving, faceless Void
Dire's
going
middle
into the
tower
Fusel
is under
Blade.
attack.
Interesting. We've seen Ursa going for the Fusel in the previous game. This time around, the Fly might go for the same build, considering that he has a Orbit Mask, so he can upgrade the Satanic later on.
X, right clicks, the damage, no Sunstrike down.
Dire's middle
Kill
tower is
off
under
Ame.
attack.
3 heroes brought down there to get that kill, plus the 4th included from a distance with the Sunstrike.
A lot of heroes at the bottom, and now they're starting to put some pressure on the mid with the catapult, refraction maxed out. Fate Beyond, he gets a kill, he gets the dual damage. This should be the tower. Let's see if Emo can't deny it. No, he can't. Jinkyu.
Has fallen.
Templar Assassin will have Desolator.
Radiant's
11
top
minutes in,
tower is under attack.
which is still a good timing, staying at the top of the network.
Good feeling. And what I've noticed is a good amount of the time, too, we see Blink Dagger first on this DA. So nothing to say doing it a little bit different going for the Deso.
I think it's just players, what they think is better.
Right.
Like, this has been always like TA.
Radiant's
Sometimes
bottom
you've
tower
seen
is
like a
under attack.
Dragon Lance, but in 99% of the time it's either a Blink Dagger. So
Yes, later. That's a seal later. And
Radiant's
I'll have to
bottom
go to the
tower
smoke.
has fallen.
3-man smoke. They do have dual available in Roche.
yeah, they have enough minus armor with the medallion. Meld is level 3, but they want to show.
Finger as well as the Sunstrike hit, but he just gets the time lock off.
And now they're like using this potentially information, what's happening on the top. They know they will not go for Ame. They will wait. Like, do we go for a wraparound potentially, or do we just take the Roche? So it's gonna be Roche instead.
And they can't fight. They don't have Finger.
They just wanted to see where the heroes are. So they shot at the top lane, inside the pit. 12 minutes in, they took the Roshan. This first Roshan is not that big of a deal. It's some decent gold, nothing too fancy, but it's about that second Rosh. And stealing away Roshan from Ursa lineup is gonna be great. That second Rosh is what everyone will aim for.
Yeah, big Roche potential. Big early Roche means that Roche is going to be holding a shard early on in the game, too.
Templar Assassin Shard is a really good one. The long duration
so.
silence, 3.5 when it's max. Like, you can just find, let's say you find Oracle in the backlines with it. He's sitting on a trap. Pretty much a dead hero.
Oh, promise, nothing to give, nothing to say.
We have not used it, that one.
Enough. Yeah, well, I gotta keep
Radiant's
doing
top tower is under attack.
it. Faith Beyond. Going for the Solar Crest.
Maybe I'm not having a good read on these Invoker items. I've seen it other invokers also building it like Hand of Midas. It's, you know, you want to max out your balls, Exort, Quas, and Vex. But then I see a Blink Dagger, I see a Witchblade. Is that really a thing?
Oh, Chrono coming through under the Invoker, and they should have this kill with the Laguna Blade. They do. Amen. Didn't credit. A little bit of revenge there.
Yeah, so isn't there a better item that they can go? That's just my question. I've seen it today already. It didn't look too good.
What would you go, though?
I'm just thinking, you know, what's better? They don't have the best setup. I think they put themselves in a bad spot trying to steal Invoker, because pretty sure PSG.LGD would take this Invoker with Faceless Void, with Lina. Or it gets Earth X.
Right clicks or Spike Stun Strike with the finger. Ami ain't getting out of that one.
Like, you gotta get something. Yule Scepter just doesn't feel good at all.
Strong invoker. They've got the false promise off early. Earth Scooter comes in. Ali, though, as much as he got the false promise, the right clicks coming in for nothing to say or enough to get the kill out of the Oracle. They look over and they have the damage. One more shot. But they got the heads from Kaka. So that keeps JT alive. Fade beyond and Nemo. With JT still alive here, that means the Smash to have the damage of getting the kill out of Trinity 1 for 1.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Okay. He's gone.
They need one extra hit. The duel is really good. They have two of the best duels. To lock down the Tidehunter. You have duel, you have Chronosphere. He can't crack that off. Ahmed decides to go for Maelstrom, which is a much better choice than the Fusel Blade. Gives you much more farm potential. They're still thinking about going in. Minute and a half left on Aegis.
LSA right clicks in, gets the bashes. Jin-Q with the kill. Diffusal picked up by Fly, by the way.
Yeah, this seems to be the standard Ursa build these days, at least in China. Just Morbid Mask, which will be upgraded to Satanic at one point, and the Fusel Blade, which gives you that extra slow, and you burn a lot of mana.
Top tower is under attack.
Luna's got a lot of gold. I could see Jin-Q kind of transitioning into a fourth core here.
For sure. 729. Like, the Fusel got a couple of big upgrades. So, he's not, you know, Manta style carrier. He's not an illusion carrier on the Fusels, which got nerfed. But for heroes who are not, 3+4, intelligence +2, and the mana break damage from 80% to 100.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Heaven's Halberd being built for the Tidehunter. Nothing to say after what was the hard start of 3-4 waves against that Invoker. He's sitting top the net worth by 2,000.
As expected, like, it was a good Templar Assassin game to start with. It's just first few waves that he got really countered by Emo.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is
3
under
minutes
attack.
until that Roche is back up, because that means the Aegis is expired. It wasn't a big one, but they did up their lead to 3K.
It allowed them to play aggressive on the top lane. Like, Tidehunter was not using the Ravage on Templar Assassin because she was holding the Aegis. There's going to be a lot of minus armor. EP, once the aura is maxed out, is going to take
Dyer's top tower
away
is
all
under
your
attack.
base armor,
Radiant's
Solar Crest
middle
on top of
tower
it,
is under
Death Cell,
attack.
Meld. You can try to do the math, but it's gonna, you're not gonna, okay, because it's quite a lot. Like, I'll do it for you.
All right, yeah.
You know, Meld is 8, Desolator is 6, so that's minus 14. Solar Crest is 6, so that's minus 22. And you're gonna have probably 0
Dyer's top
full
tower
order.
is under attack.
So potentially sitting at minus 22 armor.
Okay. Some more parts to that equation.
Nah, that's all I wanted to say.
So you have nothing more to say?
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Cool. Yeah, I think the math checks out. Blink Dagger picked up for the Lion.
2 Blink Daggers, 1 on Tidehunter, 1 on Lion. So right now they would love to take a fight. Use that Ravage. Next, Roche may respawn in minute and 40. So maybe they wait a bit. Let's see if they have a smoke. There is one smoke on Oracle.
Dire's top tower
Say
is
go
under
for this
attack.
tier 2 up top. Fusel slowing down. Why? Press the attacks there. That investment coming in handy. As shown by the fact that he couldn't catch up.
Dire are scanning.
Legion happened to be there, so
Dire using a scan. They caught a
Radiant's middle
glimpse
tower is
of
under
why.
attack.
But if they go on him, there is a potential turnaround, but they press the attack. And he's also using the Solar Crest on him just to keep him buffed. He's just the bait here.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower
Because
is under
Ame, he
attack.
knows. Like, Ame was thinking about going back on the bottom
Dire's
lane.
top tower has
But
fallen.
he feels very secure.
Meteor and the blink forward from Kaka, landing the Earth Spike. No, the ooze is there. They've got the Hex. They'll have to figure it. Sunstrike misses the damage. Still more than enough for Emo to get the kill on the Jin-Q.
It's just to get the information out, keeping the tier 1 tower alive on a mid lane, which is still very important. Tier 1 tower also alive, so if they need to buy back to contest the second Roche, they have somewhere to TP to. And also it gives a bit more time for Faithless Void for his next item. Finishing the Sanj, very tanky, holding onto the apple, like he has 2.3 kh when power treads are on strength. And now going into Yasha.
Invisibility.
let's see what this Roche timer is going to be. Oh, it's a long one. Full duration. It'll be some time until Aegis Cheese refresher shard around the table. BKB get picked up by the TA, still standing top of net worth. And it's Ags next for the Invoker. So Witchblade, Blink Dagger, Boots of Travel, Ags. Is this the build that finally works for an Invoker? It could be. Cataclysm could be the damage that they need with like a nicely placed Ravage.
It's gonna be the damage out on a JT. Sorry to cut you off, but
Nah,
there's a
didn't
chase
have
on the
anything
water.
smart to say anyway.
This is always the case, but they go in onto the TA. Got the sleep. They have the trap. They have it. Oh,
He's gonna get out.
Juke. And he blinks. He TP.
Radiant's
Just
middle
TP.
tower
Now I
is
feel
under
like I'm not the
attack.
smart one. I cut you off for no
JT
kill.
stands for Juking Tidehunter.
Yeah.
You get out of the trouble.
Juking Templars.
Could be.
I like yours better. 9. On the
Radiant's
tier 1
middle
tower over mid.
has been denied.
And
Oh, Void caught again. Oh, the time walk, but they're with them. They've got the blink, the chrono defensively.
Zoning Chrono. Gotta love it. But the good thing is Roche will respawn in a minute and 10 seconds. So they need to stall for another minute potentially. Because IG, they will want to contest Roche. They have the Ravage, they will have a finger back online.
so that Roche means more than just surviving.
Regeneration.
Could be the difference here between the second Roche and not getting it.
X out on Void, and he's going to try and survive.
Oh, that BKB.
The press the attack.
Yep.
Now they've got the duel. They look over. They caught Jing.
Ollie's not
no
close
longer
enough.
juking. He ends up dead. They'll go after Ollie, and they've got themselves another kill. 2 big kills here, chrono or not.
You know, Roche now up in 12.
This is why Shard from Legion Commander is one of the best ones. Yeah, no, it's 175.
Dire's middle
BKB
tower is under
duration
attack.
with the attack speed, heat, heal,
Dire's
spell.
I know it's level 25, but the AoE press the attack. If you land
Radiant's
it
bottom tower
on all
is under
5,
attack.
you're technically giving 10
Dire's
seconds
middle
of spell
tower is
immunity.
under attack.
And if you think about how that nerf, so it's not 10 seconds BKB anymore.
9 seconds.
It's 9 seconds now, so this is a buff to anything that gives magic immunity. He tried to steal the Roche shot with Sunstrike. I think DA should pick it up.
Yeah, Shard's there.
Yeah, Shard's there. Because Faceless Void one is a bit
Dire are
clowny.
scanning.
It's okay for the later stages of the game, but right now you not want to invest in it. Ahmed, very tanky, has status resistance. He also went for health. He went for the strength talent. So it makes a lot of sense. Like BKB Satanic, he wants to be annoying. They don't have that. They do have burst damage, but with potentially one press the attack, they could turn things around.
Let's see if they can do that. 24 minutes in, 6K lead here for LGD. They'll have Chrono back up in a moment.
Radiant are scanning.
Leading by a lot of experience.
Blessed me.
And you're going Swift Blink on the TA. Man, this is such a farm TA at this point. And of course,
It's gonna be one of the swiftest Swift Blink purchases for sure. Not sure it's needed. I don't think I've seen it before, like the rush. Usually you want to get a bit more damage. Maybe a Daedalus, because these heroes don't buy like butterflies, so MKB is not needed. Like Night Hunter will eventually get Cabin Culprit, so there's going to be some mischance problematic.
Going in onto the other side. Chrono on the 4. One of them's an ally, but it's 3 enemies. They got the full farm going through under the Evoker to start this one up. But then they come to pocket and they end up losing. Why? Ame looking for more, but down the route.
Double kill.
But they don't get the void. Broadsword on and GQ, and Ame's moving in for more. Time's on and look at how they're moving with the press the attack. Still immunity. They're going to continue to move forward. They're going to go to Taka. They look over at Emo. Down goes the Invoker.
Yeah, JT
will follow to the game. Ali gone. JT looking next. Full team white for the side of LGD. JQ. Kaka calls GG again just like that.
Oh, like this happened before. Like in the second season, they called GGs prematurely. You know, this game, it's a 12K gold lead, but I've seen them GG out while Ravage was hitting them. Like Ravage mid-air, and he's like so fast, just calls a GG.
He might agree with Black on having a concede button in pubs.
Oh yeah, like maybe the first. Implemented the concede button in professional games where it's a testing ground to see how the pro players act, and then we're gonna put it in the pubs.
Yeah. Man, that was just a complete...